This is Securement Silo PSI. And this drops our pants mods. Starts at level 45, 50, and then 60 for Pro. Right, today we're going to be showing normal. Oof, wrong button. Boom, boom. Alright. No real loot in the beginning of the dungeon. No silo, sorry. And in the silo we will be taking on a Rosetta. So just bear in mind. And you will be fired upon if spotted. Right? This is also one of, well, not one of the dungeons, but a dungeon that you can farm Dr. Teddy. Right? If you're looking for that deviation. The trick is you don't want to really loot anything. As it can just spawn, right, among the loot, and then you want to pick it up. But if you don't loot anything and come out, come back in, the loot that is available will, you know, change. So kind of respawn, but not respawn. You know what I mean? Refresh, I guess. Anyway, I'm yapping about something related to this scenario. And so we just want to take out all the Rosetta enemies. Be careful of the snipers up above. They will chow you. Loot wise, there's a significant amount in this silo. So be sure, right, to pick it up. Unless you're farming for the Dr. Teddy deviation. Then hold your F button. Don't spam it. And there's definitely a lot of loot, as you can see in this room. Another storage cabinet. Emergency medical kit. Let's just throw a quick reload. Heal up. Alright. Now we proceed. We find ourselves at the giant door once again with a console. This time we basically killing the entire room, right? Like clearing the entire room. And the card will always be in this storage crate. So just one of your team members have to pick it up. And you can access the card, the door. Once you have gathered all the loot, you can proceed. You can see nothing glowing. Oh, another deviation. Lovely stuff. Let's grab that. Take the stairs down, which leads even further down. Will be about one enemy just at the end, so be mindful of that. For speedrunners, you can of course skip all of this, but for this sake we're just going to take them all out. Loot wise, it's basically what they can drop, and a storage chest up ahead. At this point you're going to run into an option of having to somehow maneuver there. I'm just going to take out these enemies and then I'll show you how that can be achieved. speedrunners will be able to utilize that area a lot. Right. That's all the enemies. We run back, we can see that there is actually another enemy. There is loot there. If they've removed it, then so be it. But yeah, I'm gonna run it back and then just show what you can do if you want to totally ignore this and not kill anything. Come on. Alright. So if you were just speed running and you wanna get through here as fast as possible, right? Of course, without any movement speed abilities and then as soon as you enter the door, you speedrunners can just run, jump at the top of the stairs and glide, right? You want to take a bit of a track turn and then make it through the gap. This way we can just continue to glide through the entire section. That mob that would be there would start shooting you, and just cut it real close to the corner and land down here, right? And then we can get the loot that this mob might have dropped, but as you can see there is quite a bit on this section as well. Right. Let's get this. So for completionists, I'll run up again and show you how you will then get it done. Because at this point you came down, you didn't really proceed to kill everything, or you did and you're like, oh, but how do I get up there? Do I have to run all the way around? No, not really. Right? You generally come to this point and then, you know, kill whatever you can. You could try and brave it out and float from here down. Alternatively, just, you know, jump down. You are allowed to go down this area and then jump over. No? So we want to end up finishing off the enemies before the staircase. But yeah. In terms of loot, that's it. When you get to the ground floor, there's a storage chest. Some more behind the desk. And we can proceed down the hallway. Nothing over there. However, we get to a fork in the road where there are 2 enemies above and more enemies down below. So this is quite a big fight. Yeah, you want to prepare yourself in terms of being fully healed and what I would recommend is taking these 2 out because they're on your level. Alright. Hopefully you don't let anyone downstairs. And then we can proceed to use this as a high ground. No. You can see there's a bit of an elite on the stage, 2 enemies close to him, and then 3 enemies off in the distance. However, as we proceed, more enemies will come into the fight. So what we can do is here, take out the elite first. Because we have a sniper rifle and it's silenced, they don't know what is going on. Okay, let's get this done, shall we? Take out those enemies, and in comes the next set of enemies, right? 2 mobs spawn in. Nothing too crazy. Another mob at the back there. And that should be the room clear. In terms of loot, there is a substantial amount, yeah? Be sure to check on and around the bar area. Alright. There's medical gloves. There's usually a little handbag over here. Nicely done. Of course, For speedrunners, you'll just decide to ignore all of this and continue. Bear with us. We will get to your part in a second. Right, that's all that. And then make sure to come back here. Right. More things just laying around. Storage crate though. What are we full on? Oh, a beverage bottle. Alright, that should be everything. If you're not really interested in any of the loot, you just proceed through this door once you kill all the enemies. No? Yes, you have to kill the enemies to open this door. Apologies. Alright. There's some more loot on the inside. Speedrunners, you just continue down the hall. There'll be 2 enemies in the kitchen area. Right. Not much in terms of loot. At this point we have a console on the wall with a shut door and an open door. We go into the open door. 2 enemies usually clump together here. And there will be some more enemies to our left as we enter the room. An elite on the far end. And just a normal guy. Alright. Loot wise, we got ourselves a gear crate. Some trash cans. And then another storage crate on this end. In the red light. And that's the Lolo. Of course, if you're a speedrunner, just go on. Open the doors. Now you come with a decision left or right. The right is for more loot. So, you know, completionists will get it. If you're a speedrunner, just go left and then left again. Now, for the speedruns, we'll just, there are more lasers here, so just bear in mind. And just go balls to the wall when you get around the corner. For the completionists, we'll go through, you know. Only one of your teammates need to go through, ultimately, if the rest don't. Oh, but you do take damage. Quite a bit of damage, right? So, don't get hit. Usually if you get hit, it's a down. Especially on like lower level, higher levels. Yeah. You do not want to get hit by these lasers at all. And then yeah, we get to the end. Essentially, hit this switch, investigate. It'll turn with the lasers for your friends. And of course for you to get back. Alright, we approach the area that we need to be going towards. Find another breakable door. Grenade, whatever the case may be. Right, for completionists, there'll be loot behind the store, so always good. Alright, now we need to navigate these beams. Opa. Oh. Oh. And then there's an emergency medical kit. However, as soon as you open the door, the beams will go off for your friends to pass. Alright. Right. Now we enter the boss. Securement Silo PSI. Or PSI. Whichever one you prefer, right? It's called the empty house, which is basically a fridge. We proceed to do some damage. Up until the point they tell you deviation out of control, use the ice spike to defeat the ground. Be wary that there will be Rosetta mobs everywhere. Some that are shooting at you, okay. And some that are frozen like this dude. So Just bear that in mind. We want to find ourselves a nice ice spike. Throw that into the black ooh protecting the generator. Right? And destroy it. Be careful. There's a lot of moving parts here. The boss will even send a barrage of ice spikes, so just you have to be watching your feet as well. You can see it's indicated by these orange circles. Alright, we're going to be searching for another ice spike. Do bear in mind that this makes you run incredibly slow. So if you are in a party, have one person doing this while the rest protect that person, right? Because they are moving incredibly slow. Watch out for snipers above. It can be a bit annoying, you know. Alright, barrage incoming. Find another spike. And head up these stairs. There'll be another generator up here. Oh, that's already got destroyed. Oh my goodness. You didn't carry a spike up here for nothing. Or do I feel like I missed one? No, you didn't. Alright, whatever. Yeah. So once you basically destroy the generators, I could be mistaken and that's actually the only generator you need to destroy. You can then proceed to finish off the boss.